the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
What's up, y'all? This doesn't have me ever watching to the State TV Live. How y'all doing out there? And let's get it in what we got on ready for this show. It's running on a summer day. It is raining. It's raining. How y'all doing, man? Favorite eating right. What y'all guys doing today? Is it raining where you at? Let us know what you're doing on social media. And how the radio show in the lane, man? When I say that, y'all are making your boy proud. Thank you. The shows you've been doing has been off the chain. When I say, man, I am super proud to be your host. I want to know what it's going like this evening. I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart, y'all. You guys got a great weekend lined up for yourself at the end of the day. And I think, this weekend, I'm working on some new stuff because I got some new stuff getting ready to come out here in a couple of days. So I'm glad to do that. Rainy day in winning. Okay, Marche, how you doing, baby? Sure, how's it going? Chrissy's in the building. She's already set our goals for the day. Thank you so much for that, Chrissy. She does so much. Chrissy, I got to order your hoodie too. I haven't even done that. I got to do that for you. Just thinking about that. All right, guys, I got some stuff I need to get into the show because once the show get going and I turn it over to you guys, it gets there. But I'm gonna say this: it's Freaky Friday on the Joe Lockett Show. And if there's anybody wants to be my co-host today, let me know. And I will allow you to be my guest co-host today on the show with me once I put the topics on the table. So if you want to be my co-host today, my guest co-host today, because nephew's out, she'll be back next week, let me know. And I'll bring you in and you can guest co-host with your boy. All right, guys. Today on the show, y'all not gonna like me. That's all I can say. Number one. What's going on Facebook? How you doing? I see you out there. Good evening. Whoever's watching, I see a couple people out there on Facebook and YouTube. How you guys doing out there? What's up, Danielle? Rachel's in the building. Thank you, Jamie. And I always tell everybody, just hit the like button. Don't let Chrissy do all the likes, y'all. And y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. What's going on, Candy? What's up, Erskine? I think that is. What's up, A Mac? All right, so I want to talk about this. When people cheat, okay? I want to talk about this today. Because I need answers on those. Because people say that there's no excuse for cheating if you're in a relationship or a marriage. Would you agree or disagree with that? Are there any excuses for a man or woman that cheat in a marriage? And I'm going somewhere with this, so I want y'all to understand that I want you guys to understand that I'm going somewhere with this. So, is there any reason for a man? Hey, Lady J. Is there any reason for a man or woman to cheat when they're in a relationship, monogamous, or a marriage? Is there any reason? Because most people, there ain't no reason they should have cheated. There ain't no reason they should have cheated. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Megan, Chrissy, how you doing? Rachel's in the building. Dunnick's in the building. Joseph Jackson's in the building. Is there any reason, right? You guys are locking into your favorite eating ride. Come on in. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I give you a city and state a shout out. There's always a reason, but it's up to you. Okay, Chris says always a reason. Hi, Gail. How's it going? Okay, so this is what I say. People say there's no excuses, for you out there cheating. Yeah, there's no excuses for you cheating. I agree with that. But there are reasons that someone may want to go out there and cheat on your ass. And I'm going to be honest with you. What's up, Nate Dog? And I'm going to say this because when it comes to cheating, right? If you neglect your mate, it may not be what you want to hear, but if you neglect him or her long enough, ladies and gentlemen, what is they going to do? What's that man or woman going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, Chrissy from DC, got you. I will. Cheating. Brianna, how's it going? Is there any reason or an excuse for for you to cheat. See, I don't think there's any excuses for you cheating, but I do think there are reasons for you cheating. I don't think there's, for myself, because I think if you neglect your partner long enough in a relationship, okay, I think it may not be an excuse, but that may be their reason for cheating. And we got to be very careful when you're dealing with your mate, because I think sometimes, I'm gonna tell you ladies this today on the Joe Lockett Show, okay? Listen to me, ladies. Y'all can get too caught up in not giving your man some. This Freaky Friday, I got to talk about this, right? If he don't do what you want, and you're in a relationship and you're married, this ain't no dating thing. You relationship and married, and y'all get it and not giving your man some, or have given him some. Not saying it's right. Not saying it's right. But y'all can get caught up in this thing, and I got my hypothesis on what I'm gonna think about. When I think about this, and I'm gonna get in trouble today, but I don't care because we can talk about it. And this don't go to all women. So if you bark, that means I'm talking about you, okay? Because if you get mad, you're the person I'm talking about as I get into this. So ladies, right? You guys have this thing. Share the video, hit the like button. You have this thing that when you're in a relationship with a man, or when you are married to this man, right? Y'all have this thing, some of y'all, you don't want to give your man nothing. It's Freaky Friday. We're gonna talk about this. You don't want to give your man nothing, right? Or you're not in the mood. And then when you actually start giving him something, you have given it to him, right? Now, I'm gonna tell you this, it ain't right. But no man want no half-ass. Okay? I'm just telling you what it is. No man want no half-ass. Okay? May not be right, but he got his reasons why he's going to get it somewhere else. Then because you are punishing him for whatever that you're punishing him for. Now, with that being said, Erica said, you ever give consideration to the fact that men hold out on women too? See, can I talk about the woman part first before y'all start trying to get defensive? Erica, did I hit you with that shoe already? Because I say, yeah, everything I say when I go about women, everybody want to throw, what about the men? I'm talking about the women right now. Talking about the women, okay? Talk about the women, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Damn, can I get it out? Before y'all start to get into, y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say. Because, yeah, Erica, men do it. Since you want to go there, baby girl, you know I love you. Yes. But women do it more. And I'm saying that. Women hold out on the good way more than the men hold out on that D, okay? Women hold out quickly when it comes to that. Now, my question is, ladies and gentlemen, right? I have to ask myself, and I've been in these situations sometimes, and I've seen women do it because I'm the guy that they're talking to about when they're doing it, okay? I know women, right, that's holding out from their man because they're giving it to somebody else that's giving it to them right. Let me say that again. I know women that are holding out on their man, which is their main boyfriend, they're supposed to be in a monogamous relationship with, or their husband, right? They half-assed it with him because they're giving it to somebody else that's giving it to them the way they want to. Very true. I know a lot of women that do that, okay? And here's the reason why. Because sometimes, fellas and ladies, y'all got into this relationship thing, y'all either got bored, somebody got mad, somebody stopped doing what they usually do, and all of a sudden, right, y'all ain't doing the way y'all usually do it to each other, which causes one or both of y'all to go out and get it from somewhere else, and y'all just pacify each other in the relationship. And don't tell me it's not happening, because I know for a fact that it is. Don't tell me it's not happening, because I know for a fact that it is. Okay? I know for a fact that this is happening. I know for a fact that this is going on. I know for a fact that married women and women in relationships are doing this. Men are doing this too, but I know for a fact that I don't talk to men about this, but I know for a fact women are doing this. Yes, I've cheated, Cleopatra. Of course, I've cheated. Not in my marriage, though. You talking about in my marriage? Have I cheated? No. But in a relationship, yes, I have cheated. Yeah. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, when it comes to cheating, right, ladies, I'm going to give this advice early on in the show. There's a time of being mad. Why did I cheat? Because I was young and dumb and full of cum. Just to keep it real simple, I cheated because I was stupid. And sometimes I cheated when I was in a relationship because I didn't realize I had a good woman, or I didn't care to have a good woman right at that time. I wasn't looking for what she was looking for, so I cheated in my early days. I was a hoe back in my early days. There's no secret about that. When I was in the military and doing my thing, man, I told y'all, let me just be real for the new people to my show. And back in the day when I was doing my thing, when you was a girl, you was my girlfriend, you was a girl that happened just to be my friend in my mind. In your mind, you was my girlfriend, but for me, you was a girl that just happened to be my friend. Okay, that was my philosophy about it. So yes, I was running the streets, and I was out there slanging from the west side to the east side, from the north to the south, all over the United States and overseas. Yes, I cheated. So listen, when I talk about this stuff, I ain't no damn saint. Okay, I have messed up a lot. I've messed up a lot of people's daughters' head in the back in the day. Okay, because I didn't give a damn. But when I got married, no, I did not cheat. And I hope that answered everybody's question. So if y'all want to come at me, bring it on. I'm not afraid. Have you ever cheated since you're coming at me today? Okay. Have you ever cheated? What do your cheat list look like, Cleopatra? I'm just asking. Hey, don't ask a question you don't want to answer to. Okay. Okay, then. So, all right. So let's get into it. I'm not ashamed to put mine out there. Let me just say this to anybody. I probably haven't cheated with you. Okay. I know who it is. I know exactly who it is. That's why I came at you like that. Don't start with me, baby girl. Don't even do it. How y'all doing, man? It's my good friend Sean. She has her own podcast that she do, I think, with her daughter sometimes. I love her to death, okay? But she know me. I don't play that. I do not play that, and she don't either. We will go at each other tough and hard. I know exactly who your fine black behind is, so let's get it on. It's the Joe Lockett Show, baby. 18 minutes after the hour, let's get it in. All right, y'all. Now that we've cleared it up, this is one of my friends thought she was gonna get on my post and try to come at your boy. Don't do that. My transparency is strong. Let's get it. All right, so when you're cheating, y'all, if you're cheating with your mate, why do women think that when they're holding out that's going to solve the problem in their relationships? Right? And then what you do to fix that. That's one thing I want to talk about on the show today. All right. That's one of the main things. That's not the main thing, but it's one of the things I want to talk about on the show today. Because I see a lot of women, and I have women friends that think, well, I ain't giving him none till he do what I need him to do, or he give me what I want to get. Who taught y'all that? Who taught y'all that? Who taught y'all to hold out on your man? And that's going to solve y'all problems. Can I ask y'all a question on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram? Who taught y'all that? Because some women think that you're going to control me by what you got downstairs with your vajayjay. You really think that? And then we get into this cycle when you're married. Like, if you don't get me done, all of a sudden it's really hard to get back into the routine of getting some from you now, right? And so now we really in a peculiar place. How many people have found themselves in that place right there now? Not everybody does that, Marcia. You're absolutely right. Not everybody does it, but a lot of people do. Because I think of makeup sex as some of the best sex in the world. I think so. But I don't know. Because I've seen, and I talk to some females, I see them in women, they're doing that stuff now. But I think when women do this, I'm just going to say this. I think when women do this, and y'all tell me, ladies, am I wrong or right on this? I think when y'all do this because, number one, you don't like having that intimate time with the person that you're with. I don't think you're holding out because you're trying to be mean to him. I think you're holding out because you don't like actually being intimate with that person so much. See, Erica said, see, what's up, MD? Every time when I reached that point in my marriage, I was done. See, that's what I'm saying. I think when women start to holding out on you, fellas, I don't think they want you like that no more. You know, me being single and being in these streets, man, women are freaky. Women like doing what they do when they want to do it, how they want to go do it, right? And so being on both sides of the fence and seeing both sides, a woman that's into intimacy with a man, it's hard for her and him to turn that off just like that or stay away for 3 days, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks. That's very difficult. I think when a woman starts to turn it off from you, bro, or stop turning over for you, I don't think she really want to be with you no more. She just ain't told you that yet. If you are done with someone, you are emotionally disconnected, nothing is happening. But we don't say it because I guess because you like the security there and you don't tell your man and your man continue to try, or he gets tired and he goes out and cheat. Now I have to ask y'all, whose fault is that? Right when it comes to that, because it's a lack of communication, it's a lack of intimacy. So how do you fix these things on a Freaky Friday, right? If your marriage has hit that point, and every time you talk and you're arguing with one another, right? You don't want him to touch you. You feeling some kind of way. You don't want to do that with him, even if he's trying, or vice versa. How do you fix that? Someone was talking to me today about that part. Like, Joe, how do you fix this? I don't want to divorce my husband, but we have a problem. We've been to therapy, like you suggested, but we still have issues. No, but see, they don't want to see. But see, I don't think many people can handle the hall pass, MD. Come on, bro. And maybe there's no longer a match for your energy. That may be true, but I'm asking y'all, what do you do? If you still care about that person, you don't want them to be with anybody else, but you don't want to be with them either, but you think you can fix it. This is something we really need to talk about because a lot of people listening to our show today find themselves right in that situation. See, we're not going to talk about the cookie cutter crap. Let's talk about this. How do you fix that? You don't want to leave your husband or wife. You think there's something there, but you're mad about something. You just don't quite know what it is, but you don't want your husband or wife to be with anybody else, but you don't want to be with them right now. And you really don't know why you don't want to be with them right now, but you don't want to be with them right now, but you don't want them to go anywhere either. How do you fix that, ladies and gentlemen? How? Because this happens in a lot of relationships, right? You get to a point where divorce is not the answer for you, but moving forward and doing things the regular way is not doing to the regular routine is not the answer either. There's a stopping point for you in a marriage or in a relationship. How do you get past that? But how do you fix yourself, Brianna? That's the question. How do you fix yourself? When it comes to fixing, how do you fix yourself? Because giving a cliche answer today, y'all, don't work because all of us have tried it, right? I don't think we are ready for those moments. I don't think we talk through those moments. And I don't think a lot of people talk about how to fix, how to get into it, how to figure out what they need to do to keep the marriage or the relationship, but also get what you want at the same time. MD, I don't think that's the answer, bro. Open marriage or the hall pass. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's it. You know, you've been married before, bro. I've been married before. We all been in those situations where, you know, and even as a man, you know, she may be trying to come on to you, but you mad at her. And you ain't trying to hit right now. But then when you get ready, right, and you don't want to be mad no more, you come to her, and because what you did to her, now she started doing it to you. And now you got to go through her phase of what that looks like. And now, you know, and then it goes back and forth. And sometimes it don't stop, man. Let me just be real. Okay, can we be real and do like show today? Sometimes that doesn't stop for about a month. And if she's still getting Mother Nature within every month, right? You only got 2 to 3 weeks, bro, to fix that. Or you stuck to Chuck to next month. Now, With that being said, how did you find yourself in a relationship or married to that person? See, I told you I was going somewhere with this, right? How did you find yourself in a relationship or find yourself getting married to that person that you can barely talk to now? What did you miss in the dating phase? How did you get to that point with somebody that you've been with or married to or in a relationship with, and now you find yourself not wanting to be intimate with that person at all? What did you miss? Come on now. Come on now. What did you miss? You reject me. But see, E, that's wrong though, baby girl. That I mean, you saying reject me, don't ever worry about me initiating anything again. That kind of stuff don't work in relationships, E. I'm just being honest with you. Because there's times that you're going to do something, and what you're saying is if that's your policy, cool. But if you do that to that man and you say, don't worry about you ever doing nothing again, once you do something to that man and he do the exact same thing to you, right? That don't work. Y'all see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about when it comes to relationship. Everybody got their little stance that they have. I'm not attacking you, but I'm being very serious here. We need to talk about this, right? What do you do? Because that's what happens. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to try to come at you anymore. You turn me down, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Why did you choose this person? And how did you find yourself in a relationship with this person? How did y'all get here? It goes back to, this is the person that you chose. Now, remember, that's the person you was in love with. Now you can barely, you don't want them touching you. You don't want to be intimate with them. You don't want to have rub time, none of that. So how do we find ourselves in relationships with somebody that all of a sudden we have nothing in common about, or we don't know how to fix problems? Christy says neglect to each other is how that happens. Disrespect, I agree. Both would think is one better than the other. Chris, is definitely a scar when this is the case. You have to find common ground and deal from there. Okay, so this takes me to the next point in the show today, y'all. It's 20 minutes after the hour. You guys just chiming in. We're talking about difficulties when someone may cheat or how they may get into cheating, but when you're actually trying to be intimate with someone and they don't want to be intimate with you. And this is your husband, this is your wife, this is your girlfriend, this is your boyfriend. What do you do when your mate don't want to be intimate with you anymore or for a minute? What does that look like? How do you fix it? And how do you not get pissed off about it and not want to retaliate of, okay, you're going to do this to me, so I'm going to do this to you, or I'm going to go cheat? How do you fix that? And who gives you the audacity, unmitigated gall to go out and actually shut down the shop on your mate? Is it fair that you shut down the shop on your mate because you felt like it, whether you're the man or the woman, and when you married or in a relationship? Let me just be very clear on the Joe Like Show on a Freaky Friday. Let me just be here to go ahead and put that on there. Is it part of a relationship and a marriage that you should make it a point to be intimate with your mate at all times possible? Is that something that you shouldn't shut down on your mate? Can I ask that question, ladies and gentlemen? Is that a fair question to ask? Is it possible that it's wrong to shut down the sex shop on your mate? Whether you're mad or not, is it wrong that you shut that thing down on your mate? Okay, so y'all say it's wrong. So people say it's definitely wrong. Okay. So if it's wrong for you to shut down and not be intimate with your mate, why do women do it? Why do men do it? Why have we done it? Most of us have done it. I know I'm guilty. I was guilty. I did that in my marriage sometimes. Why do we do it? It will only drive you further apart. Yes. But when we can't get what we want and we can't get through a person, what do we do? Weaponizing. Yes, that is a very, something. That's probably the best thing I've heard in a long time. Weaponizing intimacy. Why do we do that? Why do we weaponize and why do we use our intimacy as a weapon? So when someone does that to you, if you're in a relationship or you're married, what do you do? Right? As a man or as a woman, what do you do when your woman says no for 2 or 3 days? What do you do when your man says no for 2 or 3 days? How do we get past this, ladies and gentlemen? Because I've seen and I've been in a relationship where women, and like I said myself, I have done this. And I did it to be an asshole. I did it to be petty. Sometimes I did it because she did it to me. And I'm like, well, since you want to do it like that, okay, fine. Well, I don't want to do it now. Where does the childishness come from? And how do we fix that? D said he can't say no twice. Kimberly said respect that decision. As a woman, I think we do it when our mates won't listen and you don't feel heard or seen. Yes, that's usually when it happens. I've never said no, but he did. But I'm not quite sure what that is, Marsha. HR. Have the conversation in the beginning of the relationship. That's for tit for tat is immature. Tit for tat, let me just share with y'all. Even though we're saying it's immature, it happens all the time. More often than none, we weaponize intimacy with your mates. We punish each other. If I don't get what I want from you, you ain't getting none tonight. And like I said, I think it's hard to come back from that. Because once you hit that, you hit your mate with that, and you do it for more than 24 hours, I'm being very real and honest. I think you're gonna have a problem in your relationship because that becomes, as someone just said, it becomes your weapon of controlling me now. If you don't do this, I'm not giving you this. It should be something that I have to beg you for, or I have to be a good boy to get from you, and vice versa. That should be something that if your mate wants it from you and they want it from you, you should be open to give it to them, correct? Because your mate wants you in that fashion. She wants you, he wants you in that fashion. I think we all should be honored that our mate wants us in that fashion. Because when we first got together, we damn sure was happy about it. So what's the difference now? Now, of course, I think if you're sick or anything like that, I mean, okay, common sense stuff I get, but I'm just saying when everything is rolling in the right direction, I know a lot of us do it. You can talk, you can go to counseling. It's the person they're rejecting that needs to fix it. Yes, and the person that's rejecting, this is what I'm saying. I think the person that's rejecting you, they're rejecting you for a specific reason, and a lot of times it's not before the reason of the other person. Where I'm going with this is when someone is rejecting you on a consistent basis, to me, it's a couple of things that could be at play. Number one, they're probably cheating on you and they feel guilty and they don't want to have sex with you anymore. Or number two, they don't find you attractive anymore and they don't want to be intimate with you and they don't know how to tell you. I know that hurts for some people, but I'm just being real with you. Because if somebody was really sexually active with you, right, in the beginning, and all of a sudden they start to pull away. Now, it could be an illness, right? It could be they start something with depression or anxiety and things happen. And you have to figure those things out within your relationship and how to talk about it. I get those things, the mental health issues. But barring the outside things that could be going on, if you're okay there's something else going on and you're not talking to your mate about it. Now, that's the problem. I'm asking y'all, what is the solution? What is a man to do when his wife or girlfriend is doing this to him? What is a woman to do when her husband or boyfriend is doing it to her? And let me say this, because the answer is not going to be easy. You can't say talk to each other because you don't want to talk during that time. So that's really not the answer. Okay? Everything, the cliche stuff that y'all want to put on here, don't put that on here. Think this out. Some thoughtful answers on how to actually get to your hard head that you want that man to say or do, or you want that woman to say or do. Because this little cliche stuff that we talk about, where you can talk it out, or you can no, real talk. When y'all mad at us or we mad at you, that don't work. Ain't nobody listening to you. Ain't nobody trying to talk to you. And if you trying to make me do something when I'm mad, I said I'm not gonna do it. What's gonna happen? I'm putting a big ass padlock on it, and you definitely ain't getting them. And now I'm gonna really make you mad. So, what are you supposed to do in those moments, ladies and gentlemen? How do we fix those things? I'm looking for more viable solutions here on when you get into that moment with somebody that you love and care about, and this happens, right? What do? You can talk and go through counseling. It's the person. Okay, so I believe you can talk and go through counseling. I do, and I think everybody who that got issues. I really do believe. I do believe in counseling. I do believe it works. I've never done it. I think I should have. I think I would have still been in my counseling with her when she asked me to, but I didn't. But when you're being rejected by your mate, most people don't fight for a long time. They go get it somewhere else. And then once they start to get it from somebody else, they don't leave the marriage. Because you know what we say? Hell, you didn't want to give me none. So this is what I've been told by a woman. He didn't want to give me none, so I don't feel I'm doing anything wrong. I came to him first. He said no. He's my husband. I'm not leaving him. And I give it to him sometime when he wants to, but he don't want it as much as I do. So I'm gonna go get what I want and give him what he wants when he wants it, and he ain't got to know nothing about it. But I'm not leaving my husband. He just don't want to satisfy me the way I want to be satisfied. Y'all can get mad at me if I want to. This freaking pride. I'm being honest with y'all on the show. If you're a man and out there and you are in these streets like I am, you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Okay? Married women, fellas, if you ain't satisfying your woman at home, right? And you ain't smashing all the time like you used to, and she hot under the hood, she getting hers. And it ain't with that thing she got in her drawer on the side. Okay? It ain't that. She's going to get the real thing. So don't think that you're off the hook. Because what you don't want is somebody else's treasure. And he don't want to put nothing else but that anyway. That's all she wants from him. So they're a perfect match made in heaven. She'll go see Dexter whenever she needs what she needs, right? And then she'll come home and be with you. And be with what you're going to give that half performance. Can I talk about that? I'm not shooting from the hip. I'm being very real. This is actually really thought out here. This is not a hip. This is not a hip. This is not me just coming up with some stuff. Rosemary, I'm the guy y'all talk to. Let me say that again, Rosemary. I'm the guy that married women be coming to. I'm the guy right now in my inbox that I got married women private parts in my inbox right now. I got married women who want to take me to dinner, right? Just so they can spend some time with me. No, baby girl, I'm being real. This ain't shooting from the hip. If I didn't have my morals about me, I could be in these streets something bad on with these married women. Married women find me a safe space. They really do. Because they're not trying to leave their husband. They just want somebody to lick and smash. That's it. I just ain't finna mess with nobody's wife. I have rules to my pimp game. I'm not messing with nobody's wife. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, okay. I got you, Rosemary. Because I thought you said I'm just coming up with some. No. I'm just being honest with you. Married women, and I'm trying to tell the fellas this Freaky Friday, so I'm keeping it real. Share the video, then let's get it in. I'm telling you, fellas, y'all need to come into this. Y'all need to come into my show today. Don't play with me. I ain't calling no. I would never call no names. I would never put nobody on there. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm a safe space on the internet for women to talk to, right? And most women I don't respond to, right? I see it, but if it's some craziness, I don't even fool with it because I'm not going to entertain any of that stuff. But what I'm telling y'all, fellas, if you have your wife has become unattracted to you and you out in these streets and you slanging with somebody else and you barely taking care of your wife is going to find another man to take care of her. She ain't going to leave you because she got to. Let me tell you how this thing works, America. Okay, look into these cameras. She got too much invested in your ass. She ain't giving up nothing, and she don't want half. She want all. She ain't giving up a house. She ain't giving up a car. She ain't giving up the bank account. She ain't giving up none of that. Social Security, retirement. She ain't giving up none of that. This is what a woman told me. I ain't damn that half. I want everything. I'm not giving up all that after all that I put in. He don't want to get it up. He don't want to do what he got to go do to take care of himself or whatever. He don't want to satisfy me. I'm gonna go get. But I'm not leaving him. And women make it very clear. I ain't leaving my husband for you now. Don't call my phone. Don't do this. But they lay it out. Listen, these married women got their pimp game down. Fellas, your wife, if you ain't doing what you need to go do behind closed doors a couple of times a week, there's a good chance your woman's out in the streets looking for a man like me to do what he needs to do so she'll be okay. Or if your woman ain't coming to you when she was coming to you before, right? And she stopped coming to you. Let me just tell you, them batteries, they highly charged because the battery ain't doing their job, bro. Somebody else doing your job. It's a whole man. It ain't the little thing she got on the side of the nightstand, bro. Or under the pillow. No. She used that when you don't do your job. She used that to finish herself off. It's Freaky Friday on Joe Like Show. We're going to keep it real, okay? She used that to finish her off. That's for you. That ain't for her when you're not doing what you need to go do. When she want the real thing, she want to get that sweat in it and get her weave nap it up a little bit. She call her boy, or she go see him. So fellas, stop thinking that your stuff is secure and start taking care of your household. Because every man ain't gonna send your wife back home like I do. Every man is not gonna reject your wife in their inbox like I do. There are guys who don't give a damn about no marriage or a ring, and they will slide on your wife in 2 seconds. Okay? Quickly. Be all in your face, bro. Seeing you each and every day and be sliding up on your girl. Now let me say this to the fellas out here. MD, can I tell the truth? Can I tell the truth, MD? Brianna, can I tell you the truth? Be the boss, can I tell the truth? To the fellas out here, I need y'all to listen to me. Hit that like button. Rachel, can I tell the truth? Chris in DC, can I tell the truth? Can I tell the truth? Fellas, let me tell you something. The woman that smashed, the dude that's smashing your girl or your wife, 9 times out of 10, it's somebody that's been in your house or somebody you know or she didn't introduce you to. Hey, Roger. And that's the truth. The guy she's smashing, or the guy she blowing off at lunchtime. You know him. Sometimes it's your best friend, dog. Sometimes it's your brother. Let me go ahead and take a drink on that. And ladies, let me tell y'all, okay? A lot of times, your best friend that you be telling all your secrets to. Ladies, men, they do it. But I'm going to say this to the ladies. It's freaking Friday on Joe Lock Show. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Damn it, I gotta say it. Y'all women are trifling as hell. Your best friend, when you tell your best friend about your man, and you got a good man, and she don't, ladies, are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Ladies, y'all a piece of work. Your best friend, I'm gonna say 6 to 7 times out of 10, she effing your man, your best friend. If you got a good dude and she don't, and you done told her everything, your best friend is smashing your man. She finds a way, whatever you're not doing, she finds a way to scratch his knees for what you told her you did not do. Think I'm lying. Think I'm lying. Ladies, I'm telling y'all, y'all a piece of work. Y'all best friends are some of the main women that be out there smashing your man, been with your man, and sometimes laying up in the bed with your man when they calling you because they can't find your man because you laying up in the bed with him. Think I'm lying. Listen, ladies. I promise y'all, I know what the hell I'm talking about. This ain't no hyperbole. This is not something Joe like to get up. I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all best friends. If she fine and she ain't got no man, a lot of your best friends done smashed your man. Especially, let me tell y'all, this is where it gets trickier. Especially the one that hangs around and you trust around your man. That fine single friend you trust around your man, that you trust in your house when you ain't there. Aloha. Trust me when I tell you this now. Trust me when I tell you this now. When you telling your friend, and this is what I'm gonna say about your best friends. Don't tell your best friend that you having a problem with your man. Keep your best friend in the house with your man, ladies. Your best friend is your best friend until you give them the door of opportunity. But don't leave your best friend in the house with your man until you get off work. And he looks good and she looks good. And she know that you got a problem with your man. Your man walking around the house with a shirt on and a pair of shorts because you trust them. And she know your ass ain't gonna be home for another 30 or 40 minutes. She gonna put on some extra perfume. She gonna put on a different type of outfit that day because she gonna get a chance to spend time with your man. Trust me, I know this because I've had some women that I've dated, best friends try to hit on me. I've been in situations where women I've dated, their sisters tried to have sex with me. Listen to what I'm saying. I've had women that I dated back in the day, their sisters wanted to get with me. I wanted to, but their mama wanted to get with me, but that's a story for a different day. But yes, your blood sister, not your stepsister. Sometimes your own sister is jealous of you, or your sister mad. You can say what a joke. I'm gonna tell you what I've been through. I'm telling y'all, ladies, be very careful of who you leave around your man. Like I said, fellas do it. But I'm not on that other side of it, but I can tell you what has happened on my side. Them best friends, they have a way of leading to your man or what you feel about them. And don't mess around and tell your best friend something and you are there cheating. Okay. Okay. Y'all keep thinking what I'm saying on the Freaky Friday on Joe Like Show is a game. Trust me when I tell you this, ladies. If your marriage got a problem or your relationship got a problem and you talking to your best friend, think about what I'm saying with your best friend if your best friend has been around your man. And let me ask you, ladies, something. Don't get mad at the messenger today. Okay? Don't get mad at the messenger. When you can't find your man, can you find your best friend? How many times you can't find your man and your best friend is not answering her phone? She tells you she was busy. I'll wait. I'm not saying everybody's best friend is trifling. I'm saying some of y'all best friends are trifling. On a Freaky Friday on the Joe Like Show, y'all better watch out what y'all doing in your households and who you bring in your household. I'm gonna say this. I do believe the old school would say, don't trust no man or woman around your husband or wife. I'm with that. I'm with that. If I'm not home, you sit your ass in the car till I get there. You sit in the house with my wife or my girl. Okay? Because no, I don't trust neither one of y'all ass. I'm just gonna be real. No, I don't. I don't. Because that can go upside down all day, every day. And you just never know, man. I'm telling y'all, this is what happens. You would say your best friend would never do it. Your brother, your sister would never do it. But if you made your sister mad or your best friend mad and your husband or your wife mad all on the same damn day and serendipity happens, you can find yourself, your mate will find themselves with that person. And serendipity happens a lot. Like I said, you make your husband and your best friend mad at the same time. And they got some alone time together. Like I said, serendipity happens. Right? Everybody mad at you. Things happen, y'all. I'm not saying that it always does, but what I'm saying that it happens more than it should. So be very careful who you're telling, your business to when it comes to your friends, your brothers and sisters, and your mamas and daddies. Because y'all can get mad. This Freaky Friday on Joe Like Show, I'm gonna keep it real. Mamas screw their kids' boyfriends and husbands, and daddies screw their sons' wives and girlfriends. Seen it happen. Seen it happen. This ain't nothing that I'm making up, y'all. This is what I've seen happen. I'm telling y'all, man, keep your business with your mate to yourself. Chris, I had 3 ex-friends do this to me, and they told me about it after. Okay, so like I said, I had a friend that potentially could have done this. She had a jealous spirit. Yeah. Listen, man, your friends that you think that's your best friend that's there in your time of need is not there sometime in your time. Is not there for what you think they're there for. Some of your best friends are really good friends because they like seeing you being in misery. See, this is what I call my best friends, right? Or my really good friends. I watch how long you cheer for me when things are going well. And we talk about that conversation. I watch how long you cheer for me when things are going really well for me. And I watch how long you cheer for me when things are going bad. See, what I've learned in life is that friend that's walking through the door may not always be my friend. That friend that's walking through the door is my friend to get the information to take to somebody else, or they are happy to finally see that I've been knocked off my high horse and they're there to gloat in their own way in my demise for the moment. So I'm very careful about the people that are walking through the door when things are going bad. It's this old saying, friends walk through the door when times are down. No, hell, they don't. The devil walk through the door too. Okay. Because see, my friends, when things are good, right? They still talking about the last award that I got. My friends that love me is still talking about that high, what we did. You remember when we did this, we did. They talk about all the good stuff. Some of these people that call you your friends, they're only talking about what they did, what happened. Man, I'm so sorry it's happened to you that you went through this divorce. I'm so sorry that things at the radio station you did this and did it, because they keep talking about the negative stuff that happened to you. They're your friends, but they're your friends. I'm gonna be here for you, man. Everything's gonna be okay for you. But bro, where are you on that positive side? Right? How much of positivity are you pouring into me now? Right? When things are bad, are you there, pointing me in a different direction? See, I'm very leery of that's why I said I don't need any new friends. Okay? I don't need new friends. At this stage of my life, I got people that I know, new people that I'm cool with. But new friends, I don't want any new friends. I don't want any new friends. I don't have the time to what's the word I'm looking for? Investigate you or interrogate, because the friends that I have now is over 10, 15, 20 years strong, right? I'm not looking to try to do that with anybody else. If it happens in business and we become friends, yeah, that happens. But am I out searching for friends now? No. Too much. Chris, I'm watching the woman that want everything you have. No good. You got to be very careful. I'm going to say this. It's very tough to have best friends that's not on the same level that you are, ladies and gentlemen. Very real when I say this on a Freaky Friday. If you got a husband or a wife, nice house, nice car, but your best friends can't seem to keep their stuff together, your best friend is going to be what I call joppy. What is joppy, Joe? It's jealous happy for you. Okay? And that jealousy could turn into more jealousy than happy, because this is human nature. You be happy for your friends when they make it, but you be hoping that for yourself that, damn, I want that too. This is Joe Locke Show. I'm not gonna play with this, y'all. This is real talk stuff here, right? I've been in that situation. My friends are getting success. My friends are making money. I've been that job friend. I always tell my friends, I create the word job. I said, man, I'm jealous happy for you, bro. Joe, what the hell that mean, man? I'm happy for it, but I wish it was me too. I want that. I'll be real about it. I'm serious. I want some of that success. Right? But I wish them the best, and I'm going to do everything I can to help them out. But I do let them know I'm a little jealous. I want some of that, man. When my train gonna come in? So a lot of people don't like talking about that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When I see a lot of people have a lot of stuff, man, I'm happy as hell for you. But I'm like, God, bro, Jesus, God, Mary, Joseph. Hey, what? Am I missing something here? Your boy, JL, come on now, talk. Jesus, we got the same initiative. JJ, come on, bro. What's going on here? Then I had to realize what they asked for and where they were in their journey was different what I asked for and where I am in my journey, right? And sometimes the things I asked for is way bigger than what they may have just received. So what I had to start doing is understand it's okay to be jealous or be jealous of your friend just to be envious of them. That's the difference. That envy, if you got jealousy with envy, that's when it becomes a problem. That jealousy with envy is an issue, right? When you got friendships with somebody. But jealousy, I think, is a human nature. What do y'all say on social media, right? Don't y'all think jealousy is that's a human nature thing if you're jealous of somebody. But if you're jealous with envy, that's different. Because see, like I said, I'm joppy. I'm jealous, happy for you. I'm not jealous, envy. I'm jealous, happy for you. Because there's a part of me when I see people get success, I'm like, man, I want that. The day when Tyler Perry got $100 million mansion, right? I'm like, wow, man, that's nice. 12 bathrooms, 8 bedrooms, sometimes theater room, landing pad. I don't want all of that, but I'm like, man, as I'm building my studios out and I'm building stuff that I'm doing, I'm like, man, he was once in his car. He was once broke. My deal plays weren't working. I want that too. And, I'm going into depth of saying, okay, how did he do that? So I'm joppy of Tyler Perry. I'm not jealous envy. I'm joppy. I'm jealous happy for him. But bro, I want some of that. Give me the $50 million mention. Or $25 million. I don't know if I need a $25, $50 mention. But and I asked myself when I was watching the video of him, because I watched about 20 times today. I did. Because I was listening for things. And I'm watching the video, I'm like, how the hell did he imagine that? Being broke and not having that with his family, with his mom, with his grandmama, and everything he went through. How did he get to the point where he can envision this $100 million mansion house that he has? And then how did he envision the studios and bought this land? Where did all that come from? I'm joppy about that, man. I'm really like, bro, I'm happy for what you did and what you did in the ATL, what you're doing, Mr. Perry. But how did you start to see all that? Because when I'm doing my business, I'm like, man, I'm missing something. Right? So it's normal to be joppy for somebody. Just don't be jealous envy for somebody. But it's called jealousy or admiring their financial success. It's true. Because when you have an open and free heart, the blessings pour in. Hey, KT, that I do agree with. That's what I do agree with. But the thing I want to point out to people is, make sure that when you are in a relationship with your husband or wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, and y'all going through issues, a couple of things before I move on from this point. You can't jam up intimacy because you're mad at your mate. If you're not sick, right, or something is going on, you're just really not in the mood, right? I think we got to get to the point on a Freaky Friday on the Joe Lockett Show. I really believe that you got to make sure you have yourself open for when your partner want to be with you too. Do that make sense? Am I saying that correctly? Right, ladies and gentlemen? That you as a man or a woman in a relationship need to make sure that you're open but you're open for your mate to be in a mood. If they're in a mood, you need to be able to, be ready for them. I don't know how to say that correctly, right? But I think y'all get the point of what I'm saying, right? Yeah, I may not be so much horny, but my partner is like busting over at the seams. I got to be ready to serve and take care of him or her, right? If you're a man or a woman. I'm not saying me, y'all, but if you're a man or a woman, take care of your man. If you're a woman, or man, you take care of your wife, is what I'm saying. Okay. You got to be ready to take care of them, right? I don't think you have to well, it ain't, we're gonna do it on Friday, or we're gonna do it at the time. I think that's wacky. I think that's BS. Scared, to each his own, but I don't like the scheduling, because when you schedule something, I may not be horny at 9 o'clock on Friday. I'm sorry, I may not be. So if I'm not that on a Friday night, what if I'm horny on a Tuesday? Do I gotta make an appointment with you? Now, what works in your marriage relationship, it works in your marriage relationship. Me, if I'm in a relationship, I'm in a marriage, I can make the thing whenever I want to, and you should make the thing whenever you want to. You know what I'm saying? Or I need to make sure that I get you within the next hour, a couple of hours. If I'm just really busy or I can't right now, I need to make sure, because I know that you are in that mood, right? I either stop what I'm doing, or as soon as I finish, I need to come make sure you're good. Right? And I think, like I said, depending on the household, scheduling works for people. Scheduling don't work for me, because if I'm scheduling something, unless I can set my mind to tonight at 9 o'clock, I know it's going down my wife, and I'm preparing myself for that mentally, that's cool, right? But I'm more of a free will, free spirit person, so that scheduling really don't work for me, because when I'm horny, I'm horny. When I'm not, I'm not, right? So if I'm not, it may take more initiation from her to get me there, but I'm going to make sure that I'm open, and I'm going to make sure that she knows that I want her. But and this is the other thing I want to talk about on Freaky Friday on Joe Lockett Show. If you are the person that's horny, you got to make sure you're willing to put that work in for that person to get them to where you are. Because if you're already here and the other person is not, don't expect that they're going to jump at this right here, especially when you're in your 50s, y'all. It don't work like that. No. It don't work like that. If you are the one that's already up here, You need to be the one willing to put in a little extra work to get the other person to where you are so y'all can get going what y'all got to get doing. I want to hear that. Yes, you need to put that work in. Yes, you need to put that work in. Yes, you got to do a little bit more. Yes, you got to go a little bit longer. Yes, that's what you got to do because your ass on it. This Freaky Friday on July show, just keeping it real. If you are here and you feel in the moment, whatever you're gonna watch on TV or whatever you've been watching on your little phone, right? You know, whatever you've been watching, right? You come in here and you know what I'm saying, you went out with your girls, and you know what I'm saying, you drank a little bit and you coming home, and I'm tired. You gonna put the work in. Don't think you're just gonna come in because you him and I'm supposed to pop up like that. No, 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 no. Fella, you're gonna have to go ahead. You're gonna have to go ahead and wet up the forest a little bit, bro. You got to. You got to. You just can't go walking through the forest. That ain't gonna work, big dog. Just walking through the forest on Freaky Friday on the Joe Lockett show. It just don't work like that, no sir. So you got to wet up the forest. Now, most women, you know, if she loves you and you with the forest, right? You know what I'm saying? You can walk through the forest. I'm just saying, bro. Fellas, and I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all ain't ready, if y'all are not ready to wet the forest, right? And any occasion, don't expect them to wet the forest on your side. Okay, this 68 stuff, y'all gotta stop that, fellas. This Freaky Friday on the Joe Lockett show. You gotta stop this 68, bro. 67, 68. To my 68, I'm gonna owe you one. Women ain't having that in 2024, bro. Let me just tell y'all something. Women ain't having that owe you one stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, Obi-Wan, no, they're not doing that. They're not doing that no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? Again, stick to one forest. Okay? I'm not a person that walks through a lot of forests or you know what I'm saying, or trying to wet up a bunch of, I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? It's too much out there. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, right? For me, if I'm doing it, I got to do it with one person. That's just me. I can't be, I don't wet everybody forest. No, I don't do that. And I don't walk through a lot of forests. I don't do that either. There's too much out there. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. But I'm just saying at the end of the day, you know, fellas, y'all can't expect somebody to go out there and you ain't really wet their forest up, okay? Yes, wet the forest. We on social media, Erica. We grown, okay? It's Freaky Friday. We can talk about it, but we can't talk about it. Okay? Okay? Y'all, hey, everybody understands what Joe Lockett is talking about with the forest. Walk through the forest. Everybody understands that. It's Joe Lockett show, okay? It's Freaky Friday. We can talk about it, we can't talk about it, right? We can be grown, we can share it out here, right? The young ladies not agree though, right? You gotta wet the forest. And can I say this to men, right? This is what women has told me. A lot of y'all don't know how to wet the forest. Let me go and get my drink on. It's 9 minutes after the hour. You locked into the Joe Lockett show. So y'all saying a man can be taught how to wet the forest. Okay. Okay. I think some men can, but I think it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. If a man ain't used to wetting the forest, I think it's kind of tough for you to teach that man that's something that, because I think when you're doing that with your mate, number one, it has to be something that you want to do, and you got to have a certain emotion for that person to do that, right? So there are men that crave, you know, that with their mate. There are some men that do it just enough so they can get that from their mate, and they want their mate to do a better job than they did, but they doing it just so they can get something else out of it. Right? Those men doesn't crave their woman in that fashion. We need to talk about that. Because a lot of people talk about a lot of things, but you know, when it comes to once you get past the 90 days or 120 days or whatever, right? Is you compatible behind closed doors? And if not, right? Because a lot of times you're compatible with the last person you were with. The new person you're with, you're not compatible in the beginning. And some people think you should already know. Some people think that you should be able to, you should be able to go ahead and rock their bells early on after that first or second try. And it don't always work like that, because what people don't realize is the last person that he or she was with, they was okay with what they were doing. You just may not be okay with that. Just pick a pride on Joe Lock Show. I'm talking about it all day today, baby. It's the Joe Lock Show. Just because your previous woman liked a certain thing doesn't mean I'll teach. CE, I like that. I like that. I'm classroom open. Please teach me, ma'am. Blah, 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 blah. Teach me. I grew up on 2 Live Crew and R. Kelly. She'll be good. I did too, bro. Nobody's going to tell me I'm lost. Nobody's going to tell me I'm lost. Are you lost on the conversation, Chrissy? Or you lost on what? I'm not teaching. Okay, Strawberry, what do you mean you're not teaching? Huh? So I'm taking Strawberry Unique as a woman, right? I'm taking that. I'm taking you as a woman. So what you're saying is you're not going to teach me how to satisfy you? I should already know if I never met you with Forest. Hey, somebody inbox Chrissy so she'll know what Wet Forest is. Don't put it on my feed, but inbox her, let her know what Wet Forest is. After 90 days, I'm going to make it rain. Every woman different. Got to learn. Okay. He better already know how. Strawberry, Strawberry, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. Thanks, Penny. Yes, I'm a woman. I'm not into teaching business. Strawberry, how old are you? Because here's the thing, Strawberry, I don't know you. I'm 59. Okay. So definitely, Strawberry, you should know this. The last man that you were with, let me say this: are you married or are you single? Let me ask you that question before I go down this rabbit hole with you. You have to tell a person what they like and vice versa. Some men don't know what tickles the fancy. Single, but I've been married before. Okay, so if you was married now. Okay, Strawberry, I don't know you. I'm 53, you 59, right? If I'm doing what I think works, and you saying it don't work, but you don't tell me what you like, right? If I'm doing my thing, right? I'm in the forest, right? And I'm down there trying to make it rain for you, right? You're not going to tell me what I'm doing right or not doing wrong. You're not going to, move me this way or move me that way or press me down a little bit more. You're just going to sit there. Is what I'm saying, right? You're not going to tap you on the head. You know what I'm saying? Do this right here. You know what I'm saying? Just give me some type. Come on, ladies. This is Freak Friday on the Joe Lock Show. You know what I'm saying? This is teaching. If I'm down there for the first time, right? I'm at the forest. You know what I'm saying? You do this right here. Or, you up there doing this right here. Then you know what I'm saying? And you're doing this right. Okay. You see them? That's teaching. Then once I get to know, right? You don't have to do this anymore. Now you like this right here. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, ladies. You won't do that, Strawberry? That's teaching. I don't know the forest. I don't know the forest yet. I can learn your forest. Her forest is different than yours. My last forest is different than yours. The trees are in a different place. That's what I'm saying. Right? Where her tree was, and I think that's where, I need to be. Your tree may be in a different place, Strawberry. Well, most all men know how to wet the forest. That's a lie. Strawberry, really? Ladies, go ahead and chime in. That is a lie. No, Strawberry. No, Strawberry. Hell no. Most men do not. No. Nope, 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 nope. Most men do not know how to wear the damn forest. No, 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 no. I've heard this too many times, Strawberry. No, the hell they don't. Most men do not know how to wear the forest. I'm sorry, most men do not. I'm going to disagree with you 1,000% on this, Strawberry. No, most men do not know how to do it because most men don't want to. Let me say that again. Most men don't know how to because most men don't want to. Most men have got with women who have not made that a priority with them. So they have been in situations where they didn't have to learn or they didn't have to do. That's why guys in my age, especially the older guys, the guys that are older than me, women did not make that a priority. They just kind of set up for whatever that man gave because they loved him for everything else. And if he didn't do it, they was okay with it. So no, a lot of women don't make. A lot of women has not made a lot of men do that. To as of late, and it's becoming more vocal and more, sociable, and people are talking about it now. So women are saying, "Hey, bruh, yeah, we got to go here now." Women are not afraid to say, "Hey, no, I want this." But before, women weren't saying anything, right? And women could get their skill set up, but men's skill set was none and void, right? But women's skill set got better and better and better because women felt that it was said that if women get their skill set up, right, you keep your man. So women, there are classes and people teach these things for women to have that type of skill set to keep their man. It ain't no schools out there that I know about that men are teaching men how to go out there with a force, but there are women there and do it. Now it may be, I don't know, but I haven't seen them. Women make a lot of money with these classes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all are probably paying, right? Y'all learn the different parts of the forest. Okay, come on now. Women do it. I haven't seen not one class for a man like that. Not that most men would attend, but I don't know if it's out there. It may be. I don't know. But when I was out there in the streets back in the day and in that freaky world like that, I didn't hear anything like that. I hear you, MD. I didn't say I didn't know how to teach him. I'm saying most gents I dealt with knew. That ain't what you said, Strawberry. You said you're not teaching. You go back and read your post, Strawberry. That's why I went where I say I love you, and that's what you meant. I'm gonna go with you, but that's not what you was indicating, baby girl. But okay, but since that's what you meant, I got you. Love you tons. Okay, got you. Somebody said the streets are still freaky. I know there are, but I'm not in the streets like that anymore, right? Maybe someone will start a class for men. I hope not, because I'm not going. My mom raised her girls that way. What? So do moms teach girls that stuff, or they tip? I mean, because I wouldn't know how to tell my son to do that. I have girls though, so I don't have to worry about that. You don't have time for teaching. Okay. Okay, so you don't have time for teaching, but you just, if I'm not mistaken, you said, I done say I didn't know how to teach. Okay. So what you're saying is you don't have time for teaching, so you're not going to teach, correct? If he's down there doing it wrong, you're not going to teach. I guess, and that's what I'm asking. Because all I'm saying is all you gotta do is, nudge me from one way or the other, or press a little bit, or tap, you know what I'm saying? And I got it, right? The sounds you exude doing the activity will tell me everything. There you go. Practice makes perfect. And Strawberry. That's all we saying. Strawberry. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. My sister gave me a book at 21 to learn how to please myself. First time a man was able to, I was 24. But hopefully he knows how. Okay. I'm gonna say this, y'all. Okay, let me ask you this because it's a Freak Friday on the Joe Lack Show. Thanks for liking it. 20 minutes after the hour. This part of the show is brought to you by Tamise Creations, and I'm burning a candle in my studio right now called Butt Naked by Tamise Creations. You guys, she's on social media. You can go to Amazon and get her product, and it's kind of called Butt Naked. You guys can go get that candle. I love that candle. It has my studio smelling really, really good right now. And it's Freaking Friday right here on Joe Lack Show at 21 minutes after the hour. Strawberry says, I know how to guide his head. Okay, well, you're a teacher then, baby. Blew my mind what he did. Okay. You did have to practice with your partner. You do have to practice with your partner. The first time may be awkward. Of course. Now, I'll ask y'all this, ladies and gentlemen, because this is what I have come to understand of Freaky Friday on the Joe Lack Show at 21 minutes after the hour. Some women have not reached orgasm ever. Or some women didn't reach orgasm until their late 20s or 30s. Is this true? Orgasm with a man. Some women never knew what an orgasm truly was with a man. Is this true, ladies? Wow. So, ladies, y'all know we on social media. Keep it clean. But can y'all tell me, how did men get to their peak early and y'all was not able to get there? What happened? What did y'all miss doing the Talk with Mama or the books? Because did y'all not know there was a peak, a moment, a climax time? And to my understanding, some women, maybe in their 40s and 50s, still haven't reached a climax. They don't know what that feels like. And is it because you never told your partner? Because I remember one time I was with this woman, probably about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe. Her exact words were to me was, "You go ahead and get yours because I've never reached climax." I'm like, huh? She's like, "No, go ahead and get yours," because she said, something, I don't know what it is, something, and she said it may be something with my body. I can flood waters, but I've never reached a climax. I'm like, "You've never reached a climax?" She's like, no, I haven't, right? I haven't, so you go ahead and get yours, right? And I'm like, something. Come here. Well, let me just say, point intended. I locked it in, and she was never the same again. Let me just say that. Real talk. Yeah, but that happened. And this woman, she was in her 40s. And she had never reached climax. And I think because she had never, the guy she was with never, put in the work to try to get her there. Right. And I think some men were very selfish. As long as she's flooding waters, right? You think she's good. And as long as you get yours, and you know what I'm saying, you feel that she's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a pleaser when it comes to that. So I more so want to see you get there than I get there. I can get mine at any time, but I'd much rather for you to get to a place before I get there. And that's always been my goal. I don't know, since I was a kid, to make sure that she get hers before I get mine. If she don't get hers, I don't want mine. That's what I always feel I ain't did my job. That's just make sure you get yours before they get theirs. Well, I guess I'm a real man because I've been doing this since I was a kid. A lot of men are selfish. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't know a lot of men was in that. So, like I said, for me, that was the joy to know that she hit hers. Because 9 times out of 10, I would say, honest speaking, when I hit mine, I'm dead for a few seconds when I was younger. Now, when I hit mine, I'm dead for about the 30 or 40, if at all, depending on if I'm really into it or not, because I'm older, right? So I don't jump back into action as quick as I used to, and sometimes I'm just not able to jump back into action. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being real about that. So I gotta make sure that you got what you want and everything that you want. Because fellas, this Freaky Friday on the Joe Lockett Show. Let me tell y'all this: women can have multiple. You can have at this stage in life, you can maybe have two. Okay, you got about a good two in you. Most of us got one. Okay, but women need multiple. I'm gonna say women as they get older on a Freaky Friday on the Joe Lockett Show, they need about two or three before you get your one. Am I lying, ladies? Am I lying? Women want about two or three. They want one with the wet forest, and they want one with the walk through the forest. And if you get one more in there somewhere, she's cool. But she needs about two or three. Okay? To your one. So if y'all want to keep y'all woman, fellas, on the Freaky Friday from the Joe Lockett Show, the ratio is 3-1. Right? You need to make her toes curl and her eyes go in the back of her head at least 3 times during that session. Whether it's between 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30-minute session, you need to do that. You need to go on and make that happen, fellas. Okay. Okay, Chris said one and done for her. Okay. But if your woman tells you one, she's good. But I'm gonna say a lot of women, the women that I'm with that's older, they need about two or three. I haven't seen too many women that, you know what I'm saying? And women can keep, especially when they get older, man, women get freakier. They want to keep going, keep going, keep going. We're having trouble streaming through Facebook this meeting issue on Facebook. Yeah. Hold on, let me read this here. Okay, I'm not for sure what that is. Let me see something here. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Okay. So what I'm going to do here. Okay. Okay, I'm not for sure what that was. Okay, but someone said we're having, I guess, trouble with technical difficulties on the Facebook, and I'm not for sure. But if I'm having technical difficulties, y'all let me know. Okay, all right. I wasn't able to get on Facebook. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that is. I guess that's why the numbers are the way they are. When nephew gets back, I'll have him check that out because for the last 4 days, I think Facebook been having some small issues there. I'm not for sure what that's all about. Women need to stop being a pillow princess and Erica, now you're speaking, baby girl. Now you're speaking. Now you're speaking my language, Erica. Yes, yes, Erica. Yes. Yes, E. Y'all need to read Erica Bunkers. Yes. I don't need to repeat it. Y'all just need to read that. That is absolutely right, Erica. I'm gonna agree with you there. And I'm gonna say this for me as a man. I'm a teacher because most women would say, I'm not a rider, right? I'm not a rider. And it may be because of, the positioning or the work, because some of y'all lazy as hell. Some of y'all women are lazy. Okay. Let's keep it real. Some of y'all are lazy. Some women don't. Some women don't like that. Like E said, some of y'all just want to be on a pillow, right? And that is what it is. But I think if you're going to have a good experience in that arena, right? Just because the last person was horrible, you need to open up your mind to be able to experiment different things in those arenas for everybody, right? The Pillow Princess is fine, but being a rider is also not a bad thing. You should try it. And like I said, you got to be with the right person. And I'm gonna say this: I hate a quiet person. I really hate a quiet person. Talk to me. Come and talk to me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me. Say some stuff. You know what I'm saying? If we there, can I get y'all to talk to me? Can I get, you know what I'm saying? Fellas, talk. I don't like being, I don't like being with somebody like, we just, we're not gonna do the noise, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Just don't be a squeaking noise. Right? Talk to me. Tell me some stuff. Make me understand that this is in the direction that you wanted to go into. You know what I'm saying? Help me help you. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's I like you. Casey, I want to know why my man is about. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's what I'm talk. You know what I'm saying? Call my name. It's Freaky Friday on the Joe Lockett Show. Call me some. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Hey, talk to me. That's all I'm saying, ladies. Please, I need you to talk to me. Don't be a squeaky wheel. If you're a squeaky wheel, you won't be back. And I'm not coming back. You know what I'm saying? I need you to give me something to get excited about. Yes, y'all. Yeah, Sharp, you understand. D, don't you come in with that mess today. Don't you start, baby. Don't you start. I see you look fine behind taking your little pictures in your car. It looks beautiful. I like those morning pictures you're putting out there. To the left. Exactly, ladies. This is Freak Friday. I'm telling y'all, seriously, right? Speak to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it just does something to me. It should be like, boy, or she'd be like, get it, Dad. Come on, boy, you better do that. Come on, don't you? Come on. Those things right there, man. Trust me, man. I'm gonna put in my best work. Boy, you better don't you stop. Don't. What you doing down? Ooh. Talk to me, mama. Talk to me. You like that? You know I do. See what I'm saying? That right there. Some of y'all, when y'all finish this show tonight, y'all finna go call y'all man. I'm helping some of y'all tonight. Hey, y'all read MD comment. You stupid boy. I can believe that about you too, D. I can believe that. I once said Jesus. I love it. But I'm just saying at the end of the day, man, you got to make that thing, you know what I'm saying? You got to make that thing right. Because this is what I would say to any man or woman, right? The person that rock your bell, you're going to think about them the next day while you're at work. You're going to be at work, you know what I'm saying? You can be like, or you can be driving to work or driving home. You ain't going to be able to get that out. Just something about that moment that you're not going to be able to get out your mind. Or they're going to make you, climax to a point you be like, right? Or you're gonna shake a little bit different when you're walking. You know what I'm saying? You know what that person does to you. That's all I'm saying. You know what that person does to you. Yeah, that's it, KT. When you ain't they ain't there and you still feel it. That's it. That's the one you better be careful of. Don't call them back over the next night or sometime that week. You may be in trouble if y'all in no relationship. Don't do that. I messed up doing that early in my life, my single life. And all it turned into was that. We were great with that, but we were horrible at everything else. So, you know, I've learned now to put that on the back burner. I would say my skill set is not bad. I'm not gonna say I'm the best in the world. I never compete with your ex. You know, he has to compete with me. So I'm gonna be me and do everything I feel I know how to do. I read women's body language. I don't go in with my own set agenda or my own special moves. I go in trying a little bit this, a little bit that, a little slow here. You know what I'm saying? And I go with the movement of you, your body language, and you know the temperature of your body. I have to say that for social media. Your body language and the temperature of your body tells me what I should be doing and in how you're actually moving towards me, right? So that's what I do. I just take my time and I figure it out. When you're with somebody new, you take your time and you figure out what works for them. And I think at that point, right, if you're taking your time, even on the first one, you may not get it quite right, but you will find some things that actually work for you. And if you can bring each other to um, that that end result, right, the first time in a short period of time, you probably got some. You probably got some. But it just depends on though. This way it gets tricky. Because if you were hot and you hadn't had none in a while, you're probably gonna break early anyway. So you gotta try the second time. Right? You gotta try the second time. Right? Because if you ain't had none in a while, right? Anything can make you anything can make you because you ain't been there in a minute. So you don't know if it was that person or it was because you ain't had none in a minute. Right? So you got to give it that second time. And the second time you know whether you spark a little magic there. That's how it's supposed to work. Pay attention to yeah, but a lot of people don't because a lot of people go in like a little puppy, right? Or a dog all over the place, and they're trying to do what they do because they're happy that they're there, instead of you know exploring the forest a little bit. And I think you have to, if you really want to be a great moment with that person, right? You need to explore. Take your time, and that's both parties, whether it's that the first time or have whoever you with. To me, this is what I say on a Friday night, 30 minutes after I want to do like the show. We're talking on Freaky Friday. We're being on dust, but we keep it clean on social media. Right. I'm giving myself to you. I've chosen, just as you've chosen to spend that moment with me, I've chosen to spend that time with you. So for me to do that with you, right, I'm going to make sure that time is spent very well. So I'm going to take my time. This is what I don't like to do. I don't like to rush. If it's going to be something that, we got to that moment and, you got to go home, I'm not going to do it at night. I said we'll set up another night. I don't want to. If it's our first time, I don't want to rush because I think when you rush in those moments and somebody got to go, those are probably the worst ones to have because it's going to be half-assed. And I don't like that because I need to feel that moment out. So I will pass on that and wait till the next time. If next time don't come, I'm cool. I'd rather not have that moment and to be bad. Then I'd rather not have that moment than have a bad moment because it's kind of hard to come back from a bad moment. That's just me, right? So if a woman ain't got that time and we got to that point a little late in the date, well, let's just wait till the next time. That's I've always done that. Especially now, I definitely want to do it. Yes, too much alcohol ruins it too. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I did not know, and I'm gonna throw this in the air, right? Because I don't know what social media parameters are, right? But the plant-based stuff, right? The stuff that you put in the pipe in the plant, don't do that before, fellas, before intimacy. Do not, do not, because I didn't. No one, because I'm not. I don't do it. I did some stuff, right? And went to Vegas, and I said I wanted to party for my birthday. Y'all wrong for this, fellas. For all the fellas that use that stuff, this is what they don't tell you. Okay? Real talk. The plant-based stuff you put in your pipes, it keeps you flat. Let me just say that. And I did some research and I started talking to the fellow that actually get, oh, yeah, bro. You didn't know that? No, I didn't. But when they explained it to me, bro, what does it supposed to be? Supposed to relax you. So it relaxes everything. What I have found out that men do is what some men pass away. When they're doing that, they're taking other things to counteract. Okay, it could be me, but to some of the fellas that I talk to, I ain't talked to a lot of them, but some of the fellas that I talk to, men are not telling their women, but they're taking other things to counteract the plants because the plant relaxes everything. Now, y'all can check me on this. Check me on this with the people that you talk to, right? And I talk to some heavy smokers. And when I talk to them fellas, I like, bro, how do you when you do this? And they told me and showed me the stuff that they use or they put into the stuff that they're using to counteract the plants. Okay. Now, again, I'm not everybody, and it could be just me, but I'm telling you for some dudes that I talk to. Now, y'all talk to the doctors and go ahead and talk to the doctors too. It relaxes everything. That is not off limits. Now, the doctor said, because I checked on this, if you're younger, you're not going to be where you are when you're not on it because it relaxes. The purpose of that, it relaxes everything. Everything. Even if you get excited, you're not going to be where you were when you're not on that. And what men are not telling women, and that's fine, it ain't y'all business, but this is why a lot of men end up in the hospital or they end up dead because they're putting too much, right? Because if you're doing the relaxer and then you put a stimulant in there, right, it got to be a balance in there. And if you got any kind of like diabetes or whatever, that's a tough balance to be. And ladies, I'm not saying that your man, it could be just your liking. I'm just telling you from what I went out and studied and I went out and checked and I talked to some doctors. It could be just me. I could be a weak punk dude, okay? I'm serious, right? It can be. But what I'm saying is average, right? That stuff relaxes you, period. Can you be stimulated, while you're on it? Yes. But are you going to be where you normally are if you're not on it? No. And as you get older as a man, your testosterone goes down. I'm sorry, but it does. It does. So, there are women that are taking the pellets, and we need to talk about that, y'all. There are women that are taking pellets, right? Pellets it puts your, I think, your estrogen. I think is what women produce, right? You take the pellets, you take it in your butt, right? And it's something that get your sexual stimulation back up and your estrogen back up. And fellas, they're pellets for you. They get your testosterone back up, okay? Because after you get over 50, right, your testosterone, because your body, you're not producing kids anymore. So that's something that people need to start to think about it and talk about, right? That after 50, right, a man's testosterone level goes down. A woman level of intimacy, it goes down. And some women become very dry, or they become irritable, or they don't want to be intimate. They become moody, right? That's even after menopause. And my friend, Dr. Mia, I'm probably going to see, can I get her on my show? Because I think that'll be a great thing for women to talk about, because she broke this down to me. And fellas, there's a lot of times these women that you're with, they're on them pellets, right? And ladies, a lot of times the men that you think that you're with, they're doing things that you don't know about, right? but they're doing things that, to make sure that they're able to produce and perform with you before they get with you. And that's fine. But I'm just putting it out there because nobody talks about this stuff, right? And I didn't know. And like I said, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was like, whoa, this ain't never happened to me before. And it took about what? An hour and a half. And I only had a gummy, right? And I only had probably, because when I the cigarette that I had, I didn't like it because I'm not a smoker anyway. So I gave it back to my boy that I was out there with. I gave him, I had bought the stuff at the, because it's legal in Las Vegas. So the stuff that I had bought, I gave it to him. So I only had maybe took 2 puffs off of that because I'm not a smoker and it made me coughing all over the place. I couldn't do that. But I did the gummy. I did like one, I think I did like 2 gummies, right? You're like, bro, be careful with them gummies, right? And again, like I told, when it happened, I called my boy and said, bro, what? He's like, bro, you ain't know? I'm like, I ain't know. He laughed like it's cool. Like, no, bro. He said, bro, you dead for a while. He said, bro, you dead for a while. I was like, bro, really? Penny, look it up. It's a pellet that women get. Look it up. It's yes, it's hormone, yes. And see, like I said, a lot of women are not talking about these things, right? But I am, because like I said, when your body started changing, I have friends that are professional doctors. So, I call them, and this is what they specialize in. And I have a doctor friend that's Dr. Mir. She's a good friend of mine. That's what she does. She specializes in those type things. She has other things that she does, but that's one of her specialties, right? And there are pellets for men and there's pellets for women, right? They have some other stuff out there, right? When it comes to for hormone therapy, but those are the most effective. And it costs a little bit, but it lasts in your body, I want to say 3 to 6 months. And some insurances does cover it and some don't. Yeah. Go look it up, y'all. Look it up, ladies. Look it up, fellas, right? It's called pellets. If you are having that issue, right? Some of y'all may not, some of y'all may, but look it up. There are things that can help you along, right, to build your levels back up. Also, it goes into the way you're eating, right, and you're sleeping and stuff like that. And sometimes alcohol, right? Alcohol can be a stimulant for some people, and for other people, it's a relaxer. You just have to know what works for your body and what doesn't work for your body. I know for a fact that if I'm ever going to do gummies again, it would be after the act. I cannot. Ain't no shame in my game. I cannot do a gummy or whatever and be intimate with a woman. She's gonna be highly disappointed, and I will be too. I can't. It don't work for me. Tried it, don't work. Right. So alcohol, I'm fine. Gummies and plant-based stuff, no, sir, nope. Mm-mm. I don't have that tolerance built up from I guess early on, and my body don't fight through it, right? No, because I was never weed smoker. That wasn't my thing, so I can't do it. Why no one never told me they're getting older come with such complications? Because people don't talk about it, right? People don't talk about, the dryness, the limpness, right? People are trying to figure it out in private so they can perform when they're with somebody. But people don't really want to put that out there that, your body is changing, right? Like I say, some women become very, very, very dry. Some men have a problem with, with getting to full potential, right? And it's because you're getting older. That's life. Father Time is undefeated. But I think we need to talk about, on a Freaky Friday before we get out here, the different things that you can do. Yes, it's an embarrassing moment. Yes, it doesn't fare well. The person that you with, especially it's your first time and it started happening to you, right? It's embarrassing, right? And not that you're not trying, but you can't control what your body is going through at the time. And what I had to realize when I got older, when I think like 49, 50 years old, I started to realize that before, when the wind blew, boy, I was good. But now, if I'm not attracted to somebody, for real, my attention is not there. it stands, but it's not attention if I'm not like really attracted to that person. As I get older, I know that now. If I'm not really attracted to that person, you're right, and I really want to do that, it's a focus. It's an energy that I got to put into it now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because of age. I don't like it. It's like one day I woke up my eyesight. I could see really good one night before I went to bed. But when I woke up and put a book in front of my face the next day, I couldn't see the words. They were blurred. It scared the hell out of me. Okay? I'm just being real. And anybody say they're not going through this, you're a damn lie. If you're in your 50s, you're going through it in some shape, form, or fashion. If you say that your man or you are not going through this and y'all in your 50s, you're lying like an MF. You're lying. That's a lie because you are. They may not be telling you, but they're going through it, and you definitely going through it in some shape, form, or fashion. And you have to learn how to deal with it. Like I said, some of us deal with it in privacy. Some of you talk it out with your partners. Because like I said, it's embarrassing when you can't perform, right? But it ain't that you're not attracted to them, but your body is saying, yo, bro, we older now. The hot flashes. Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, y'all, it is something, y'all. Thank y'all. We reached 20,000 likes. I appreciate y'all for that. But yeah, it's just some things like, on Freaky Friday on Joe Liker Show. Research it, understand it happens. And let me say this to men and women. If you're with somebody in their 50s, right, and this happens, work with them, talk to them about it, give them another shot, right? I'm just being honest. If you're dealing with somebody in their 50s and y'all get to that stage and it doesn't go right that night, because maybe, they didn't know it was going to go there and, they didn't, take their pill or, they didn't, get a pellet, a couple days prior to because they didn't think it was going to go there. Don't think that they're not attracted to you, right? And this is a very tough conversation to have with somebody that you just met and y'all ready to get it in because they're expecting. And if you're not able to perform whatever reason, of course they look at you weak or whatever the case may be. But I think we got to lighten up on each other because we got to look at the age range, right? And we got to be able to look at each other like, you ain't take that pill today, right? Nah. Well, how about next time? Like I said, it's embarrassing as hell. It's nothing you want to say, but if that's where you are in your life, and I can honestly say I'm not there yet, but I do see the curve coming. You know what I'm saying? I see it. The clip is there. That's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? I will be 54 in July, right? So I'm gonna say probably 55, 56. Yeah, I'm gonna be popping a pill, and that's just the honest God truth. I guess because I've taken care of myself on physical condition and all that stuff right now, I'm good. But it's not easy at this stage to stay at this. It's a lot more concentration, a lot more focus, and eating right to be there. So I do believe between 55 and 56, I'm gonna have to go get that Hims or Cialis or Viagra or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop one. And that's just life. It ain't nothing to do with my manhood or whatever. Just the body said, bro, we don't produce anymore. So you're gonna need something. Chris said, no, Joe. What are you saying, no, Joe? Or if you spend a weekend together, no, he got to build that. Yes. No embarrassment, no dryness, but K fight weight, gain weight. But K fight weight gain every day. Yep, juicing helps. One thing I found that it helped for me was I stopped eating regular meat. I eat plant-based meat now. That helped me a whole lot. It helped me. I don't know about anybody else, but hey, I don't mind sharing, what I do, right? I stopped eating, and I may eat every once in a while real meat, but I eat plant-based meat now, right? Some of the stuff I like, some of it I don't, but I eat majority of that. It cut down on my body fat within a week, in a week's time. It cleaned me out. And it also made me more alert. And like I said, it could be just me that felt that way. That may not work for everybody. Eating clean, I think, and juicing does help you sustain yourself for a longer period of time. But again, I would tell everybody, Father Time is undefeated. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's something that needs to be talked about. Let me say that again. Father Time is undefeated. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's something to talk about and understand. Because what people talk about on social media and what you see on these videos, right? You have no idea what these people did to get to that point. You have no idea what they did before they saw you. Even if you're married, you have no idea what your husband or your wife is doing before they get to that moment with you, because you're not with them 24 hours a day. So they may not be telling you they got the pellet. They may not tell you they popped that pill, right? But they do. When they know that moment's gonna come, they probably pop that pill. And sometimes you pop the pill and you don't get nothing that night. That's fine, but you're ready. People don't tell you these things, right? You don't know. You don't know when your wife or your husband done something. You just know that they was ready and they was able to perform. So this is what I can tell women: it don't matter, but don't say what your relationship do or don't do, because you don't know. Especially if you're in your 50s, in your 30s and 40s, I give you, you're probably right. But in your 50s and 60s, I ain't met nobody yet. I'm quite sure there's somebody who have defied the laws of nature, but it ain't too many of them. Apparently, women that are vegan and plant-based don't have dryness issues. I find that women that takes better care of themselves do not. You're absolutely right. Women who do not take care of themselves as well, they have a issue with dryness and smell. Not saying it's a good thing or bad thing, but depending on what you eat, right? An odor, a stench is there, right? So those are things men and women have to be careful of. I guess you think it's called your pH balance can be off. So those things that on Freaky Friday, those are things that are out there, right? So just be careful of those things. Like I said, I'm not vegan, but I do eat majority plant-based foods now. I mean, I started it probably about 3 weeks ago now. And I saw the difference immediately. Body fat within 1 week, I definitely saw where I could not lose the body fat. I realized, because I don't eat a lot. I don't eat a lot. And so a friend of mine was like, man, the plant-based meats is not bad. I'm like, man, I ain't eating this. And, I was like, man, that's, I want real meat. They're like, man, just try it. So I was in the store and I bought the buffalo chicken plant-based. I tried it. And I tried it with lettuce. I had, because I don't eat bread, so I use those lettuce leaves, or romaine lettuce leaves for bread. Put some mayonnaise on it, put some pepper jack cheese on top of it with a tomato and a pickle. And man, that thing is good. I loved it, right? I was hooked. So what I don't like with the plant-based food is I like the turkey, I like the nuggets, but I don't like the sausage. The sausage is nasty. I did not like the sausage, so I won't be buying any more of the sausage. And I have the patties in there, the plant-based patties, the real patties. I haven't tried those because I'm stuck with the chicken, the turkey, and the nuggets. So that's what I do, and that fills me up. I eat one of those patties and I eat a little salad with it, man, and I'm good, right? And listen, it has worked wonders for me, for my body. I saw a change. Not saying that'll work for you, you know what I'm saying? But as you get older, we have to, try different things and do different things. I know from what I was eating to what I'm eating now, my body fat is completely different. My abs are the definition of my legs and my arms and everything right now. I'm ripped. And I know if I continue to eat like this, whatever, I'm going to be like super ripped by summertime, and I'm not doing anything more. I just changed my diet. Because like I said, I wasn't eating a lot, but the food I was eating was processed or had the steroids in it from the animals, and that was inside my body. My body was holding it. And so I would look bloated, even though I did cardio, sit-ups and all that stuff. The food I was eating, the little food I was eating, right, had steroids in it. So if you believe that, cool. If you don't believe that, cool. I'm not trying to convince nobody to do what I do. I'm just telling you what has worked for Joe Lockett, right? I'm sharing my insights. Y'all see me ripping wild. Y'all see me looking like I look. That is why. It ain't rocket science. I'm not doing nothing special. I'm not on no steroids or taking no counter shots. This is what I do. Plant-based foods, and I drink cranberry juices, mango, raspberry, or the great cranberry juice, and I drink Powerades, right? I do not have I don't drink sodas, right? I very rarely, maybe once a quarter, 2 or 3 times a year, I may drink sodas. I don't drink sodas, and I don't drink milk. So to each his own, right? When it comes to that, and y'all know I do alcohol. You know, I drink alcohol. I drink wine. I don't like beer. I don't drink beer at all. I hate beer. But I drink wine, whiskey, gin, vodka, gin, vodka, and rum. I drink those things. So any kind of cocktails I do drink, but I don't drink any beer. I don't like beer. Working on my beach body now. I hear you, bro. All right, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed Freaky Friday. Hopefully it was fun. We got to 22,000, like almost 23,000. So thank you guys so much for that. Alcohol has much to do, has too much sugar. Well, I only drink, when I'm on the show. So, hey, if I'm gonna have a vice, a glass of red wine, one glass of red wine a day, I'll take it. No juice, no sodas or alcohol. Okay, D, I hear you. Just water. All right, guys. We got the 25K. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you for sharing and liking my videos, ladies. I put out a reel today on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram just for you. If you got time, take a look at that video, share it with your friends, because I made it just for you. It's a video that I put up for you, ladies. It's also on TikTok. Like it and share it if you got time. Erica, alcohol is my friend too. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great weekend. Y'all know how I feel about you, right? Jitim, te amo, ashtamas, devade. What does all that mean? It means your boy Joe Lockett. It means I love you. We'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great night. All right, Facebook and YouTube. Not sure what was going on here. I will check that out. Hopefully, my producer will be back next week, and we'll work on making sure that Facebook is working better next week, because I understand that it was not working this way. All right, we love you guys. Have a great weekend.